How's it going, everyone? Jesse Morgan here, aka Jesse Slammerella from Super Slam Bros and Dago Blutenthrope from Helvet, Canada. Today, or tonight rather, is another episode of Jesse Talks Metal. I haven't done one for a while, but here goes episode number 5. This is the Elitism episode that I've been talking about for a while now of doing, and I think it's about time we get to it. First off, right off the bat, most people who don't know what elitism is has probably already experienced it regardless. Now, what is elitism, you say? Well, basically, it has to do with music, and most of the time it's within the metal genre. And that is when you come across someone on a social network, either Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, you name it, when they have really strict opinions and kind of a narrow-minded outlook on just basically different bands or different genres of music, and they normally have kind of a lack of logical or rational ability to discuss said band and or genre. They have normally a very strong desire for a very pure and tight-knit selection of music within certain genres, and they're normally very cutthroat when it comes to what bands you like, what your opinion on those bands are, and what kind of genre you listen to. I find that the most kind of cutthroat elitists are within the black metal community. For example, I'm currently wearing a Cradle of Filth shirt. Most black metal or just metal elitists in general will tell you, hey man, you're not a fucking true cult black metalist if you think Cradle of Filth and Dimmu Borgir and shit like that is black metal. They're not fucking black metal, man. They're extreme metal. Or and they'll come across like that, lowbrow and stubborn when it comes to bands. I mean, I myself, just kind of a quick opinion thrown in here, do believe that Cradle of Filth were, legit black metal back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean the Total Fucking Darkness demo and the Principles of Evil Made Flesh. After that, who knows, maybe not so much, but they were black metal back in the day. I'm not exactly sure if they've maybe just chosen not to be black metal for whatever reason and still wear the corpse paint, but it's something they like doing, and a lot of people like their look and they like what their music is, so what can you say about that, really? Anyways, back to the elitist thing. Why do people become elitist? Why would you even, how would you even get there? And my belief on that is they want some sort of special status as a metalhead guru, or, to feel like they're more manly or brutal or intelligent and wise by having these, select niches and genres or of metal bands specifically to seem like they're more knowledgeable and, I guess, cooler than you for knowing more obscure bands and having more knowledge. And it doesn't make you look cool, guys. It doesn't make you look more intelligent. It honestly makes you look like a fucking jackass. That's all I can say about that. I don't know why anyone would want to be considered elitist. In my opinion, it's kind of a negative in connotation and not something to be proud of. In elitists, you have your obvious flaws and your hypocrisy going on when you do that kind of thing. I mean, you'll have exceptions for certain bands and genres. You'll be like, oh, all new metal sucks except for Korn, or, all black metal sucks except for Mayhem and Dark Throne or what have you. I mean, and as well, you guys hate to be stereotyped as metalheads. You hate it. You have to be like, oh, we're not all evil and stupid, and we don't worship the devil, and we're not, criminals or anything like that. Yet you stereotype other people in metal bands like you're like, oh, deathcore's for fags, or you automatically assume someone's gay because they wear scene clothes and tight pants and guy liner or whatever. But that's just, you're stereotyping, and yet you do it. You're a hypocrite, and that's part of what elitists' flaws are sometimes. I mean, it reminds me of religious wars and segregation. You're segregating your own damn people, your metalheads, and yet you're trying to oust your own damn kind. What is the point of that? I mean, I don't get that. And I've kind of looked inwards sometimes and wondered, shit, is what I'm saying, is what I'm doing, is what I'm believing leading me to be an elitist myself? I mean, I'm kind of worried about that. I don't want to be I don't want to potentially become an elitist. That's not something that I aim to be or have others kind of see me as. That is, to me, that's not cool. That's something to try and aim like away from as what I consider an intelligent person, what I actually try to set out to be. I try to be, open-minded. I like to hear people's opinions. I can try to take, positive critiques of stuff like that and learn from them and try to make my own opinions and creative things that I do better. I don't want to be considered arrogant or full of myself, like, my shit's better than yours, fuck your taste in music. That is definitely not who I am or what I try to set out to be. Like I said, I like to think of myself as open-minded and understanding. I don't want to be a bully or bully people either online. I don't want people to see me as a bully or feel that I'm bullying people, because I am against that. I know people will be like, oh, well, it's not bullying if it's online, or it's just words. Well, sorry to tell you, buddy, but others aren't mechanical, heartless robots like you. Words can affect people. People look up to others, whether they realize that they're looking up to others or not. And when someone you look up to or respect says something negative against you and makes you feel like a pile of shit and gives their negative, horrible opinion on you, or something you like, shits all over something you like, that's going to take you down a few pegs. That's going to make you a little, depressed for that day, and it's going to make you feel like shit about yourself. And, you shouldn't have to be like, you shouldn't have to take someone going, grow up hair, man, just let it bounce off your back. No, fuck you. You shouldn't have said it in the first place. Who gives you the right to just shit on someone's opinion or their preference in music or bands? They can like whatever the fuck they want to like. It's up to them. You have one life to live, and you got to find out what makes you happy and enjoy it. And your likes aren't going to be the same as everyone else's. Holy shit. Revelation there, like, not everyone's tastes are going to be your tastes, and just because they're not, doesn't mean that person's a pile of shit, or a noob, or a fucking pleb, or whatever you want to call them, because of it. I've been listening to a lot of metal. I've been going further and further down what I call the rabbit hole. I don't know if that's necessarily what you'd consider a Matrix reference or not, but it's what I call it when I find new, more brutal, more obscure music and really, really like it, just because it's so damn underground. And, some metalheads haven't got there yet. Some people are still young. I mean, they're young teens, 13, 14, what have you. And, for them, Metallica and Megadeth and Ozzy and Sabbath are like the fucking hardest thing they've heard of so far. Give them a break. I'm going to be fucking 30 years old this year, and I probably still have a shit ton of stuff to discover and find out and, learn about. I mean, I'm one of the co-founders of the Super Slam Bros, which is a slamming death metal and brutal death metal distro on Facebook and on the internet right now. And even I don't know every slam band out there. I don't know every brutal death metal band there is to know out there. I'm still discovering new shit, and I hope to always be discovering new shit, because that's awesome. Discovering a new band and having their music and riffs and maybe lyrics, depending on the type they are, be uplifting and make you feel happy in life. That's awesome. I don't want that ever to stop, and I don't want some elitist dick to shit on your bands and the bands that you like and get you down about that, man. Whoever's watching right now, who's ever had to feel the fucking stab in the face and in the, heart region by these elitists because you haven't got to where they are yet in the fucking field of metal, fuck them. You should enjoy the bands that you like, even if they are, what's considered sometimes mainstream metal. Who gives a fuck? Do you enjoy the music? Do you like listening to those songs? Do you like rocking out and fucking headbanging to that shit? Then live it up. Love that shit. Play that shit everywhere you go. Learn the songs on guitar. Even if you're shitty on guitar, who cares? Are you enjoying yourself? Then fucking do it and love it. Fuck the haters. Now, I've got a couple more things to just quickly get through here before the video gets way too fucking long. But honestly, love what you do and fuck the haters. I can't express that enough. You can't let other people dictate what you're going to do in life and what you're going to listen to and how you're going to enjoy things. Now, that is one huge reason why I do not want to become an elitist or ever, stray that way, because I don't want to make people feel like a big pile of shit, because I know what it's like. And not only do I know what it's like, I've seen friends get treated like a big pile of shit because they're not quite there yet in the those circles of metal, or they're they happen to like stuff that isn't even metal. They like maybe alternative music, or hell, even dare I say it, rap music. Oh my god, heaven forbid a metalhead likes rap too. P.S. I like 50 Cent. Used to enjoy Insane Clown Posse. Don't really anymore. They fell off the grid once Hell's Pit dropped for me. But anyways, that's way besides the point. Summarizing up why I feel elitism is bad and harmful to metal. It's, like I said, it's going to make people not want to be a metalhead. I mean, or even consider being one. Like, who wants to be a metalhead or other people to consider you a metalhead if all they think of when they think of a metalhead is these elitist dicks? These people who judge you for what kind of fucking music you enjoy. Fuck off. I mean, that's just retarded. And it seems like bullying. It just seems like another form of bullying and a better-than-you attitude, and it just comes off as arrogant and stupid. Just fuck off, elitists. Just go find your own music you like. Go hang out with your elitist friends and, laugh and do what you do. Just fuck off and leave people alone. That's all I have to say about you guys. Like, seriously. But for the people watching this who aren't and have been bullied by elitists, fuck them. Just fuck them. Enjoy what you enjoy. Elitists just further the negative views on metalheads and metal in general. And guess what? Nobody fucking needs you guys. Nobody needs you. We want, people to be the metal brotherhood, united by the fucking horns, and that's it. That's all we need. It's what my brother Billy, Brutal Billy, considers slamly. Those who slam together, stay together. That's all I have to say about that. And the last part here is going to be my links and shoutouts. I want to give a shout out to Ranter and Shades, who talks a lot more about elitism and elitists than I do, and probably will be for a while. I'm probably only going to do this episode on elitists because I don't have anything else really to say about it, except that it's just a big pile of shit, and you shouldn't be an elitist or be proud of it. I also want to give a shout out to Runner J-Ma. He does amazing reviews on albums within the metal genre. He's probably the most positive, uplifting reviewer I've ever heard in my life. Very articulate. He blows me and a lot of other people out of the water for reviewing bands and albums and shit like that. If Josh, if you're watching this, Josh Army Hell, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, bud. Maybe you should fill me in on that. I would love to know how you pronounce that, because you're all like, Army Hell out, or Army Ho out? I don't know. That's cool though, I like that ending. But kudos to you, man. I would love to be able to do reviews as positive and as well as you do them. Another shout out I want to do is to a YouTube channel, another one at least, Rage Quit of the Rooster Teeth YouTube fame. Awesome videos. Michael, your Rage Quit videos inspired me to do my Rage Quit videos because they're fucking hilarious, and I pretty much die every time I watch you spazzing out on a video game, or, you know, raging on how hard it is and how bad the controls are, or how badly designed the game is. It's fucking hilarious. I die, and thank you for creating those. I don't know how you get paid for making those videos, but kudos to you, man. That is awesome. Obvious shout out and self promo plug here. The Super Slam Bros on Facebook. We also have a Super Slam Bros Big Cartel. I'm gonna be linking all this shit in the links, so just look for that if you're interested in anything I'm shouting out right now. I also want to shout out to Slam Sunday on Facebook and the Magic Metal Tea blogspot. Lots of cool metal related shit there, and if you're interested in getting reviews, upcoming albums by slam bands or any other metal, check that shit out for sure. Once again, I'm gonna have the link in the description down below, so check that out when I'm done this. I want to shout out to Slamming Brotherhood, the group and the page on Facebook. Very big Slamly on there. A lot of people love metal and slam and brutal death metal on there. Go ahead, check it out. Add yourself to the group, like the page, support them. Awesome promo and good people there, I think. Yeah. And Brutal Gear. Todd Gore from Spilling Entrails and Brutal Gear. Check that shit out on Facebook. They also have a Big Cartel where you can order merch, CDs, and I think even they have their own promo Brutal Gear. I also want to give a shout out to Brutalized Remains Visual Media. They make brutal slam logos and brutal death metal logos. I checked them out. Pretty fucking awesome. I can't remember some of the bands, but they did, I think, a couple of logos for some pretty big name slam bands. And either way, really good. Check them out. I'm going to have a link. And just a quick shout out to some of the indie bands that we may or may not be working with in the future. Aborning, Josh Aborning, his guitarist, which I'm sorry, man, I don't know your name at the moment. I will be more well informed later. Love you guys. Awesome. And our signed guys, we didn't have them signed shit all. We just, on good terms with them, love selling their music. Rectal Depravity. Check those guys out. Slamming Porno Grind. That shit's awesome. Go check out Rectal Depravity and their Pedo-Catholic Fornication EP/song. Find it on YouTube, find it on Facebook. Awesome shit. Rotting Phallus. Hopefully we can sign you guys when you get some CDs onto Slam Bros and distro you in, Canada and North America. 1000 Cadavers. Hopefully you guys talk it over with your band soon. We can get your CDs up here in Canada, start selling them off to some fucking fans, promo your shit, get some amazing tunes, just spread around Canada, North America. My cousin Brett Albin and Enter Euphoria. You dudes got a full-length album coming up soon. I know you're having a release party this Friday or Saturday, I think, around 9 or something. So that's pretty awesome. I got my low battery symbol going on here. Holy shit, better speed this up. And finally, Goremonger. Thanks for releasing that split. It's awesome. Love listening to your tunes. And holy shit, I think I need to get the back catalog of some of your CDs, man. So that's it for Jesse Talks Metal's, elitist episode. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. And until next time, stay sick. Woo! Okay, it didn't stop. Fuck me.